In the previous video, we have implemented a print count function that accepts an integer parameter and prints it. So the print count function that we have defined simply does a printing task but does not return any value. Okay, so in C, it is also possible to not have any return value, but to not have any parameters also. So um, consider here an example. So we have defined a print pun function, and then this print pun function prints a bad pun each time it's called. So as you notice here, so we have the print pun function, and then we set its return type as void, meaning this function returns nothing. Okay, and then also in the arguments, we specify that it is void because your print pun function doesn't have any arguments. So think of it as like a box. Your print pun is a box, and usually when in order for you to use that box, you insert a coin, let's say. But in here, you do not insert any coin or something. You do not have input for the print or for your print pun box. Okay, so your print pun box doesn't simply prints this statement to see or not to see. That is the question. Okay, so here you define your print pun now function with a return type void, and also void because it does, in order for this print pun function to work, then you have to call the function print pun, not necessarily putting anything inside the parenthesis. But still, despite not having any argument, you have to supply it with a parenthesis. Okay. So when the print pun begins to execute, it in turn calls your printf to display a string, and after which your print pun returns to the function that where it was called. So in this case, the print pun was called in main, so it will return also to the body of main. Okay, so in our previous videos, we have explored different kind of functions. We have the functions with arguments and the return value, function with arguments but no return value, and lastly, we have the function with no arguments and no return value. Okay,